method is useful when one or both of the equations have an x equals or a y equals, rather than what we've been used to seeing, for example, 2x plus 3y equals 7. So for this example here, we've got 4x minus 3y equals 8, and y equals 3x plus 4. So as you can see, because we have just a y equals 3x plus 4 here, substitution would be an ideal method to use. Now, because the x and the y in this equation and the x and the y in this equation represent the same number, what that means is that this y here is equivalent to this y here. So instead of writing this letter y in this first equation, what we can do is write this expression. So 4x minus 3. Now instead of writing the letter y, we're going to write 3x plus 4. And that's equal to 8. So all we've done is followed this initial equation. We've written 4x minus 3 lots of y. Now instead of using the letter y, we've used the expression 3x plus 4, and that's equal to 8. Now, as you can see, we now have just one letter in our equation. They're just x's. So we would solve it as we would solve any equation in this format. Now remember, the -3 in front of the bracket means that both the two items inside the bracket have to be multiplied by -3. So this initial 4x is stuck there on its own. We've got -3 lots of 3x gives us -9x. And then we've got -3 times the positive 4 gives us -12. So we've expanded our brackets first. We're then going to join like terms. Now we've got 4x and -9x, both on the same side of the equal sign, so they would just be joined together to become -5x. Okay, in this instance, we've got -5x minus 12 equals 8. We don't like having negative signs in front of our x's. So the easiest things to do here is change all signs. So this would become 5x plus 12 equals -8. That's a lot nicer to deal with. What we've done here is we've multiplied everything by -1. So we've got 5x plus 12 equals -8. So all the signs have been changed. So we're going to solve this by subtracting 12 from both sides. And then we're going to divide both sides by 5. Okay, so we found that x has a value of -4. We found our value of x, we need to now find our value of y. Now in this case, it's perfect because we have an equation that tells us exactly what y is. So y is equal to 3x plus 4, but we know x is -4, so it's 3 lots of -4 plus 4. -12 plus 4, which is -8. So here are some more examples to have a go at. Again, I would suggest you pause the video, have a go at these examples, and then check that the solutions you have are correct. Okay, so here are the answers. So I would suggest just double check that you have what we've got here. You may need to scroll through it slowly and just double check what you've got.